Hey, Pillow Talk. First of all, I would just like to say thank you so much to the people that have subscribed. Amazingly, to the people that actually message me privately and tell me that, hey man, the Pillow Talks are really on point. Or thank you for the Pillow Talks. Or, just those nice positive messages. I'm highly grateful. I'm highly grateful for them. They're very nice. Keep me motivated. Yes. Anyway, so today's pillow talk. Yeah. So today's pillow talk is basically about past relationships and past experiences and you know um, things that I've experienced in past relationships. But one thing I would like to actually start with, is it's basically like maybe something positive to something negative to maybe positive. That's probably the flow of how this pillow talk is going to be now. So, first of all, let me start with this. So, um, I I was a late bloomer. I think for a lot of people that have had gone to school with me probably would say, yeah, super late. I remember um, my first year in high school. I was rocking a really really long tunic. Some people will say tunic, some people will say uniform. So now, I think it was my second year being in the city that I was in, and like it was for me at that time. Like I think even for my mom, it was something that originally where we came from. It's something that you used to, girls having a dress below your knees, you know. So I remember my first my first day. I was that girl with a long dress. Yeah, I was that girl below my knees. Yeah, I had no qualms with it. I had no qualms with it because I'm saying to myself, oh, it's just a dress. I'm not there to, for anything. I'm there for school, isn't? So, basically, I was known as that girl with the long dress. They'll say, Keisha's dress is busy sweeping the corridors. No problems. So I had you know, no idea of exactly like the style or I don't even know what to say. Hmm? Of the difference between a really really short dress that you can see your thighs. Those a lot of people will understand that some of these dresses would be like like hockey skirt dresses, yeah? And I had no idea that or you're supposed to be having a certain length of skirt or dress. For me, my mom was told that, listen, hey, my mom told me that, listen, hey, aren't you going to school? Why are you busy worrying, or why are you busy trying to, you know, have a short dress above your knee? So for me, it was never really a problem. And that's where my late blooming, I can, if I can recall properly, my late blooming was in those lanes of a girl with the long dress had no problem with it. So obviously, as I got older, or as I went from grade 8, grade 9, and I think end of grade 9, you know, going for grade 10, I'm not exactly too sure exactly the year, but I know it was definitely not grade 8 or grade 9. So maybe end of grade 9 or beginning of grade 10. Which me personally, I'll still say is a bit young, no? But anyway, so I had my first boyfriend. First boyfriend. Please understand that, like I said before, late blooming was there. I was with the boys, bruh. I was with the guys. I thought I was a boy me at one point, bruh. I thought I was a boy. There was never any time you'd find me wearing tight tight shorts or tight short skirts or showing your skin. No, next. I was with the boys. Yeah? Tomboy of note. Not this thing of wearing pink. You check? Wearing pink teddy bear. Next. Nothing like that. Anyway, come I tell you. So now this guy. Oh yeah, the only reason how we started dating was he was friends with my brother. Yeah. He was friends with my brother, and it was chill. My brother was okay with it. My mom was okay with it. It was chilled. No problems. I think that's the only reason why, or that was the only way of me dating, was just as long as this person is friends with my brother. That's it. But okay, so like what I'm trying to get to is that I hope I'm not exposing so much, but it's okay. It's not a problem because this is just a compliment. What I'm trying to say is that, you know what? This guy had showed me the standards of how a boyfriend should treat you. Yeah? So like I said, I was a late bloomer. So there was no over 18 or 18 plus, over 18 plus activities. It was just, no, it was just like a cute relationship. He was older than me, which was perfectly fine. I feel like just as long as if the mom's is okay, and it's not a problem. And anyway, he had actually set the standard of how a boyfriend should treat a girlfriend. Sweet, né? Caring, yeah? Never ever pushed me to want to do things that I didn't want to do. First of all, I had no knowledge. First, let's start there. I had no idea of what a boyfriend and girlfriend should be doing at that age. I had no idea. But there was never any awkward situations, yeah? Never any awkward situations. And wherever this guy is, I hope like he's living his best life, yeah? Even his brothers, I've got his brothers as friends on my Facebook. But I don't think they know that I'm talking about him. And it's fine. Let's keep it like that. Anyway, so come I tell you. And basically, like gentlemen. I won't lie, nah? Gentlemen. For my first boyfriend, and only now, I'm 28 now, no? Only now do I realize that this was a good boyfriend. This was a legit guy, And I'll say the reason why it was legit, I don't know where I went wrong from there. I went wrong. So out of the guys that I've dated in my whole life, I've only dated 4 guys. Only 4, where I can say like legit serious relationships, and that's him included. So after him, Shem. Yeah, ne. Anyway, so let me elaborate on the ne. Okay. So we had initially broken up because he was in matric, so he had to go and go to university. I was in, I don't know whether it was grade 9 or grade 10. I don't know. I won't lie to you. I don't know. I don't know. But he had finished with matric and he had to go study, you know. And being the respectful man that he is, he was like, you know what? This is the situation. Um, I have to leave. I think for me at that time I was like, okay, cause like, bruh, like I had no idea. It's like sharp, not a problem. It's nice meeting you, ga. Anyway, so, oh, and then I had, I don't even know the proper history after that, but like I said, I had three more other serious relationships. So after that, I went to university. So I went to university and then I started dating this guy from Zim. Yeah, ne? So with us at that point, bruh, hey, I'm even feeling some sort of PTSD thinking about it. It was just a mess. It was just a mess. I was literally taking, just imagine, first year. What when did I start? Second year of dating this guy. This is when I started dating him. I started dating him in second year. You right? You know when you yourself, you don't even know how to take care of yourself, but now you're busy taking care of other people's children. And please keep in mind, I'm basically comparing. I know it's not good to compare, but me, like I said, I went wrong. I don't know where I went wrong after the first boyfriend I had, where like this guy was literally a gem, but he had to leave because of life. He had to carry on with his life. There was no way he was going to be staying for a small kid. When he's got his whole life to pursue. Anyway, so now, like I said earlier on, like having to look after another person's child, bruh. I remember this guy had the audacity to be asking me. Keep in mind, please, that I'm in school. I'm not even working. The money that I'm catching is from mommy. Ne? He would have the nerve to ask me, "Can you please buy me airtime?" What does Keisha do? Buys him airtime. Because I used to be such a tomboy, ne? I used to have boys' clothes. I used to have jackets. By that time, there was that baby ape trend that was popping at that time. I had the jackets. I had tracksuit pants because I used to play hockey and we used to travel. So tracksuit pants were never those tight things, and plus, I wasn't into tight things, so everything was baggy. I had t-shirts. So vele these clothes could fit a guy, cause at that time I was hardcore tomboy. Yeah, there was this time where I don't know. This guy would literally go through my cupboard and wear my clothes, bruh. Take my clothes to his home country, and there was you remember, like, for those that have, I know it happens in South Africa where you get matric jackets. Nah, matric. We had a matric jacket, Nike, red. I think it had two. I don't even know where that jacket is, but it's safe. I know it's safe. I know it's safe because I look after my stuff. Me. Anyway, so had matric jacket. It was Nike. It was red, and I think at the back, it had LHS matric 2009 or something. I'm not too sure. I have to check. Anyway, this guy, he takes that over to his home country, bruh. takes it. There was one time where I had to tell the mom, I was like, you know what? I don't understand, but your child is forever using my clothes. She didn't. Her response was exactly that stuttering that just happened. I can ask myself, where did I go wrong? Yeah, anyway. And having for him to buy me something, it's like pulling out a teeth. Ooh, pulling out a teeth, Keisha. Pulling out a tooth. That was. Where did I go wrong? And I nearly said his name. Anyway. Now, the second guy. You. Oh, yeah, with the first guy, this thing of colorism is such a disappointment, It's such a disappointment. He used to always tell me that, you know what? He used to always, I don't know whether it was a complaint, but it was obviously of something negative. But he'd always be like, I'm so dark, I'm so dark, I'm so dark. And I used to tell him that, listen, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with your color. Your color is perfect. You've actually got a beautiful complexion. And he would be like, yeah, but you're so light, you're so light. I'd be like, listen, if that's the situation that's busy bothering you, then please hold yourself, because I'm not about that life. Otherwise, now that is another topic for another time. But anyway, another pillow talk. But anyway, so now, hey, boyfriend number 2. So now this guy I started dating after I broke up with the first guy. No, the second guy, sorry. This is boyfriend number 3. Boyfriend number 3, he's not from South Africa. He's not from South Africa, ne? In the beginning, I'm in another city, so I have no idea exactly this person's, way of thinking or how they are, But I would meet up because, he was always with the gang, He was always with the friends, with the squad, Always with them. So now I've never, for me personally, I've never seen it, I don't know, of a problem or of not a problem to date one of your squad guys, First of all, I think from the beginning, the only reason why I hadn't dated one of the squad was because, bruh, like I said, I was hardcore tomboy. And by that time, they had realized that, this one is a boy. So now this guy just recently came through. I was going to school. I was coming back for holidays, bump into him and he'd be like, hey, man, what are you doing this weekend? Don't you want to come through, Be like, yeah, sure. Now I'm busy thinking, this guy is just asking just for, friends, just to have friends over to drink. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm like late bloomer. Sometimes these things you don't really catch, yeah? Anyway. So I'm always constantly visiting, friends, drinks, calling other friends, bruh, let's go chill. And then next thing, this is, like I said, this is after I've dated the second guy. So by this time, I haven't been in a relationship and stuff like that. I'm not worried, everything like that. I go back to school, I study. This guy is now hitting me up on the medias and stuff like that. And things are chill, And so, end up start dating, I'm like, okay. It's no problem. From number 1, to this guy. Where did I go wrong? Where? Where did I lose the plot, bruh? Where did I lose the plot? Yes. So now things are okay. It's not a problem. You know, unfortunately, I was peer pressure had happened, and you know that's also another topic. That's peer pressure, and things weren't going as well. I finally graduated from varsity, went back home, was working. I was still with him, not a problem. Things were okay until I don't know what had happened, nah. But things just went. Maybe it was just growth. When two people are actually having two different mindsets, like as you grow, you know, as years go by, you start realizing that maybe there's more to life than just being here. So yeah, it was like that, really. So now I remember I had started introducing him to ways to travel, see what else is out there. Not only like outside of Africa, but also Africa itself, checking places, saying A, B, and C. But nah, not this guy. This guy was happy where he is. Not him. Nah, not him. This guy touchdown Zanzi. Touchdown. So there was no way of him leaving, leaving his best life that he's living. Not a problem. And so I was like, you know what? Okay, fine. Since your thoughts are like this, let's move our different ways. And I don't know what had happened, but from that time, it was always constant colorism always popping out of his mouth all the time. All the time. From after I had told him that, you know what, let's move. First of all, he would constantly diss his friends. Constantly diss his friends. I don't want to go too much into detail, but he would constantly diss his friends. But those that are vakariso, they'll catch and know exactly. But he'll constantly downgrade specific people of certain colors. Constantly. And I'd keep quiet. I'd say to myself, oh, okay. Okay, so this is Vela how you think. This is how you are, you know. Keeping in mind that his family is just as diversified, you know, in terms of being of darker skin tones. And there was one time where I said, no, I didn't say anything. He had said something. He was constantly busy saying to me that, you know what, he's of light skin tone. So he'd constantly tell me that, you know what, I'm better than you because I'm light skinned. When he said that the first time, I said to myself, no, let me just keep quiet. And there was another time he would constantly say, and I think he said about 1, 2, the third time, I lost my shit. That was the time where I actually even broke up with him. I had questioned him. I said to him that, listen, then if you feel that you're better, why are you dating me? What is that? So you were dating me so then you can feel some sort of, I don't know what it is, feel some sort of, you can put the blank over there. And his reaction, he didn't say, he was saying to me that, you think I'm racist? I'm like, listen here, I've got no time to be educating you. If your parents didn't educate you, I'm not going to do that. Where you feel that, that you feel that you are better. So then if you feel that you're better, then leave. keeping in mind that his one side of the family is of a certain darker tone, which is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong. Even where I come from, my family, bruh, my family is beautiful, beautiful Rainbow Nation. And you'll be a stupid to be saying that no, you feel like this or you feel like this because of A, B, and C. So, what I'm trying to say is that you know what? Like, these are the weird experiences that I've had with relationships. If it wasn't because I was of a certain tone color, maybe lighter, it was a problem. If I was of another certain tone color, maybe darker, it was a problem. And I'm always going to refer to that first boyfriend that always set that tone, that level, that bar high, where I don't even know where I went wrong. Where I went wrong. Where, you are trusting these people, you are with these people. You're saying to yourself that you know what, you're with this person because you living your life. It's an experience, I understand. It's an experience. But are you telling me that sometimes people are dating you because they secretly hate you? Or they're trying to break you down so they can have some sort of control? That's the question. Maybe you guys can, private message me, comment, let me know. Anyway, so now recent ex, like I moved to another country and got together with him, dated him for some time. Very I don't know. Maybe it's just maybe culture differences or something. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's that. But then again, I'm lying. I'm making excuses. No, it's not that. Sometimes, you know what? If a person is selfish, a person is selfish. If a person is selfish, they are selfish. No matter where you go in the world, if a person is selfish, they are selfish. You can communicate until you've got steam coming out of your ears. You can be as compromising as what? But if a person is selfish, a person is selfish. So I just realized that I won't say I'm out of luck, because clearly the first one, that one was the one that set that bar high. But I don't know where I lost the plot. I don't know where I lost the plot. I can't blame it on people, At the same time, I feel like a lot of times especially when we're caught in a situation, we like to say, no, it's this person, it's this person, it's this person. Nobody put a gun to my head and said that I must date them. Let's start there. So with me, I don't know. I'm not a serial dater. And I would probably say that maybe my judgment of character is not of top notch. So it's not of the best. But I would say that, bro, like, I really hope that guy, though, that now I know, because I had to go through all of that to realize that, you know what, if the guy that I'm with has at least 2 or 3 attributes of what the first guy had, then I know that I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Because that guy, there was never a time where, he used logic. He knew that I wasn't working. He knew that I was a kid. Not a kid in a bad sense, but he knew that I was young. Maturity was not there. Yeah. And taking care of me, he was number one. We'd go out with, like, to a point where my brother didn't even worry. He didn't even worry. Nothing. We'd go out underage drinking. Sorry. And I was safe. I was safe. A birthday would come, and I think present, a present. I'm not materialistic, ne? I'll make sure of that. I don't believe in that. I don't like that. Let me just say, I don't like that because of if I was materialistic, the guys would be like, "Ah, no, she doesn't give any gift." It got to a point where I was the one giving gifts, but I was never receiving anything. I don't know whether that's too much kindness or stupidity, honestly. Anyway, but the first guy, gifts, airtime, bruh, airtime, bundles, you know. I remember at that time there was ground level. Go there with my brother, he would be there. We would just sit and chill in the car. No pressure. No pressure. So now what I'm trying to say is that now I'm going to revert to that guy's way of treating me. Yes, I might have made a couple of how do I say this? Made or met made a couple of flops. But it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Because at least I know I can now revert to exactly how I should be treated and how and what I should be dealing with. Yeah? So, I feel I don't want to rush because I'm not a serial dater, and I feel like at this moment, I feel like I should just chill. I must just chill. I must focus on me and, just see what's pop locking out there. No, not pop locking, but just chill and see. Yeah? Yeah. Anyway, that was my pillow talk. Hey, Tilaba. T news. Hey. Anyway, sorry. That was my dating experience. Anyway, I hope that guy, number one, I hope he's doing best. Hope he's doing good. I hope he's married with children. Hey, that's so nice. I hope he is. Anyway, like I said, thank you so much for listening, and see you soon. Bye.